What is up, guys? It's TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another career savior, and today we are with the Cardinals. They have a few options. They have guys like Dylan Carlson who are no longer here, Nolan Gorman who has a couple cards. I think Ivan Herrera has a card, but the one that we're doing today is Jordan Walker. Obviously, he's only 22. He has a ton of time, but when he came up in 2023, he took the MLB by storm, was insane, and then just kind of had a flat second season. And yeah, now he's only a 65 overall in this game with 80 potential. He's only 22, but as you can see, he has two future stars that are 99s. Two, which is insane. So yeah, that being said, generate. We got 7 spins to turn him into a beast. I think this has potential to be amazing. Give me something good. Still have our first spin. Change position. I forgot I was removing this from the wheel. Yeah, my bad. I forgot that I was taking that off the wheel. But yeah. Plus 25 attributes. A good start. So that being said, let's go give him 25 attributes and see what we can do with them. Alright, so we did give him plus 25. His clutch is good, so I didn't touch it, but yeah, that being said, he goes up to 69. Obviously, I gave him his 99 potential, so that being said, he might get MLB time, he might not, so I will see you guys at the All-Star break and see where he's at. Alright, we're at the Home Run Derby. I doubt he's going to be here. He's not, obviously. Is he actually in the MLB? That is a question on my mind. He is. He's played 47 games, hitting 326. It's up to 71, 4 home runs. Yeah, has a .8 WAR. They need to play him more, honestly, because those are insane stats. He's just in a decent outfield, unfortunately. So, yeah, that being said, let's finish out the year, see how he does. Yeah, basically. Alright, the season's over. We finished 71-91. Nothing exciting, obviously. But Jordan Walker's up to 72. Played 91 games, hit 270, 7 home runs. He had a 0 WAR season, so basically a nothing burger. His defense is so bad that's probably the reason why 40 fielding isn't going to play. But that being said, his hitting was decent. Just need to get his overall back up, and I think he'll be in a good spot. So that being said, let's sim past the offseason, get his next spin here. Alright, so first things first, they traded Nolan Arenado in the offseason, so I figured I would let Jordan Walker play third. It's one of his secondaries, so I moved him to third base. But yeah, that being said, let's get a spin in here. He's got 6 left, so he'll be in a good spot, hopefully. So, yeah, give me something good. Something nice. Trade spotlight player. I'm going to use my one skip now. I want him to stay with this team for at least a couple of years. At least a couple of years. Alright, we get change team random. Really not much we can do about that. So yeah, you know the drill. We're just going to do this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's going to the Mets. He's not going to fit into this team anywhere, is he? No, he doesn't fit into this team at all. So that's definitely a not good move. So that being said, he's going to the Mets. There's really not much we can do about it. So yeah. All right, Jordan Walker's going to the Mets. All right, we're at the Home Run Derby. Yeah. I don't think Jordan Walker's even going to be playing at all, but let's go see. Because the Mets don't need any hitting help. Let's see. He's playing third base now. Yeah, he's in AAA. He's lighting it up, though. 249, 8 home runs. So he's getting game time. So we'll get to the offseason, get another spin in here. We'll get to the end of the season first. But yeah, I don't see him doing much here. All right, the season's over. The Mets did not make the playoffs. I forgot to stop at the end of the AAA season to see how what's his name finished off. But Jordan Walker is up to his 76. He'd be a starter in a lot of other teams. He played 9 games. He hit 385 with 2 home runs. Yeah, he really just needs to find a team where he's going to be an everyday player. I think the Mets can be that team. We just need to get an upgrade point, or we need to get some sort of attributes so that he can take over these two guys, because he's right there. But yeah, let's get our next spin in here and see what we can do with him. All right, I did move Brett Beatty to second base just so that Jordan Walker had a better shot. We need a spin here that's going to give us some attributes. I'd even take a plus 10, to be honest. Just give me a plus 50 is perfect. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and we're going to upgrade his stats. He'll be the starter here, no doubt. So, yeah. All right, so Jordan Walker is up to an 85. 17 plus 18 is 35, plus 15 is 50. So, yeah, I figured that would be the best way to upgrade his stats. He's going to be the everyday starter here, so hopefully he can start producing. So, yeah, that being said, let's get to the All-Star break. All right, I accidentally simmed past the All-Star break. Yeah, that's my bad. He was not an All-Star. Let's see how he's doing in general. 251, 9 home runs. He's going up a little bit. He's up to an 86. Defense is getting better, which is good. I need that defense to get insane, preferably. Yeah, I mean, it's an okay season, but he's only 24. So, realistically, he still has probably another 10 to 15 years ahead of him, depending on what spins we get. But, yeah, hopefully he can have a strong second half, get himself some sort of award. But, yeah. All right, the season's over. See how the Mets did. 92 and 70. How did the main man, Jordan Walker, finish off? Ooh, okay. He's still an 86. He hit 263, 17 home runs, 140 hits. Had a total of a .6 WAR, which is crazy because he had the same WAR in 9 games that he had in 140. So, yeah, 12 errors. He might end up being a first baseman at some point unless we can get a spin. Like, if we get steal an attribute, it's going on fielding. Max an attribute, going on fielding. Something, it's whatever it is going on fielding. So, they do have the playoffs. They have playoff baseball ahead of them. They destroy the Padres. Beat LA, taking on Philly. They're going to the World Series, where they win it. Wow. Okay, so they are World Series champions. Lindor MVP. Jordan Walker had a great postseason run. He did better in the postseason than he did in the regular season, apparently. So yeah, that being said, Jordan Walker does get a ring. So yeah, the Mets got a World Series. We'll see you guys at the end of the offseason. He's only got 3 years left here, so he only has 4 spins left too, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's get there. All right, we are back. I think I said we had 4 spins left. It sounds about right. Give me something good. Don't have my skips, so whatever this is, we have to take. I don't mind that. So yeah, we're gonna look for 3 players to send to the Mets. So yeah, just give me a minute. All right, we're gonna trade Rick Lynn, Shohei Ohtani, and Bobby Witt for 2 bums. Yeah, this should make them unbelievably disgusting. So yeah. All right, home run derby time. Shohei Ohtani is here. Yeah. Soto is also here, but no Jordan Walker, unfortunately. But let's see if he's an all-star. I doubt he is. Let's see. Third base. No, Jose Tena is, but he's not. So let's see. Mr. Third baseman man, Jordan Walker. Sitting 240 with 15 home runs. We really need a spin this offseason that's going to help him. But yeah, that being said, let's just finish out the year. The Mets are probably in the lead if I had to guess. Yeah, they're ahead by 6 games. So, should be their World Series to lose. So we will sim to the end of the year and see how they do. All right, the Mets won 103 games. Obviously, they made the playoffs. How did Mr. Jordan Walker do? That is the question on my mind. It's up to an 89. Very good. 272, 25 home runs. What was his WAR number? Probably bad because of the defense. 1.8, 10 errors. Holy. Um, Soto, you might have to learn how to play first base, bud. Respectfully, this Rick Lynn guy was decent. Wasn't great. Only played 92 games, but Lindor's going down. It looks like this. Wow, minus 13 for Bobby Witt. But the team's World Series window is closing very quickly. Carson Bench. Shohei's down to a 96. Chris Bubik's a beast, though. So, yeah, that being said, let us see how the Mets finish off. Wow. What a comeback. Down 2-0. And then they sweep the Reds. Taking on Boston in the World Series. And they lose a 3-1 battle. Oh, man. They lost 2 games here, too. By 1. Marcelo Meyer, World Series MVP. Jordan Walker, 3rd for postseason MVP. 5 home runs, though. All right. That being said, let's get to the offseason. He has 2 years left here. He has 3 spins left, so, yeah. All right, so the Mets went and got Yordan Alvarez and Hunter Brown in the offseason, so if we can get Jordan Walker something that's going to turn him into a beast and kind of help this team a little bit more. Still an accurate, it's probably going to be defense or vision, but I will go see, and then I'll show you. All right, so unfortunately, our victim is going to be Ke'Bryan Hayes, who has 99 fielding. It's also 3rd baseman in the NL, so yeah, that's why. So, yeah, we're going to go lower his and then give, what's his name, 99. So, yeah. All right, so the upgraded fielding is going to make him a 92 overall. Hopefully he can start fighting for some awards soon, sooner rather than later. So, yeah, that being said, it's not looking good so far for him. He's got 6.1 WAR through 4 seasons. So, yeah, we're going to sim out this the first half, sim to the All-Star break, and then I'll see you guys there. So, yeah. All right, home run derby time. No, what's his name? James Wood, though. You are a beast. He's up to a 99 overall. My guy might go 154. Oh, man. All right, that being said, where is the main man, Mr. Jordan Walker? 92. All right, he's hitting 234, 14 home runs. Not the start to the year we were looking for. 2.8 WAR, though. His defense has gotten a lot better. So, yeah, that being said, let's go finish out the year and then see what we can do to help him. All right, so the Mets won 88 games. They made the playoffs. How did Jordan Walker do in the second half, though? He's up to a 96. All right. So, but his stats went down. 29 home runs, 228. So, monster growth in the second half. Pause. Whoa, pause. 4.4 WAR, good fielding. No awards, though. So, yeah, it's a great second half of growth. So, sim the playoffs and see how he does. I don't think the Mets are going to win it all, but see if they can fight for it. They're back in the World Series. No way. I was going to say, the Mets win it again. So what's that? 3 World Series in a row. 2-1. Yordan wins World Series MVP. No Jordan Walker to be seen. Rick Lynn, definitely adding him to the team was great. Same with Bobby Witt. I like how these 3 guys are literally the 3 forced trade players I gave them. So, yeah. Shohei Ohtani. Basically. So that being said, let's go to the offseason. He has 2 spins left, 1 year left of control, so see what happens to him. All right, this is Jordan Walker's last guaranteed year with the Mets. If we can get something like max and attribute plus 100 attributes would be obviously the ideal ones. Or steal a group. I wouldn't mind steal a group. Steal someone's base running. Plus 100 attributes. That is exactly what I wanted to see. So yeah, we're going to go turn Jordan Walker into probably an MVP. So, yeah. Alright, so he's up to a 99. We knew that was going to happen. As you guys can see, those are all the numbers. 20 plus 20 plus 20 plus 24 plus 8 plus 10. So, I just realized I didn't even touch his power versus righties. But you know what? I'm going to leave that as it is. I think we're going to get something else here that's going to help his power versus righties, or it'll just go up on its own. So, yeah, that being said, let's sim to the All-Star break. This has to be his first All-Star, or he's cooked. So, yeah, let's get there. All right, home run derby time. Show me Jordan Walker. Juan Soto, Yordan Alvarez, no Jordan Walker. Please tell me he was at least an All-Star. Like, very least was an All-Star. He was. Beautiful. All right. He's hitting 285 with 18 home runs, so definitely a great step in the right direction. Defensively, he's a beast. 4.7 WAR, so might be an MVP type season for him. Who knows? So I'll see you guys at the end of the year. All right, the Mets win 100 games again. Show me MVP. No. No batting title. Josh Hader, reliever of the year, though. Hank Aaron, nothing. Gold Glove, third base. He just misses out. What about Silver Slugger? Come on. All right, so he does win a Silver Slugger. 281, 30 home runs. He's going down already. I honestly don't think that this is going to be a success here. Only at 16.8 WAR. Starting to go down a little bit, but wins the Silver Slugger. He's an all-star. Let's go see how they do in the playoffs. All right. They do have a bye in the first round. But they're taking on San Francisco. They beat them. Struggle against Pittsburgh, but move on to the World Series for a fourth time in a row, and they sweep Baltimore. Get some postseason. No, I wanted some postseason awards for him, but that's all right. He has one more spin left. He is a free agent though, so let's go see where he signs. Oh, I just skipped it, but he went to the Blue Jays. Okay, I was not expecting him to sign that quickly, but he is going to the Blue Jays. He joins Tariq Skubal, Vladdy, Hunter Goodman, a very mid team. Mike Soroka is going to get turned back into a starter. But he joins the Blue Jay. All right. That was his decision, and he made it. So, that being said, I'll see you guys when we get a spin. All right, so this is Jordan Walker's last spin. The only thing I could really see that would help us is either, honestly, not even add a GOAT. He has 3 World Series wins. So, max an attribute or steal a group would be phenomenal. I would love steal a group right here. Add a GOAT. All right, we're going to add a GOAT to this team. And then I will probably see you guys when he retires or if he wins like an MVP or something. So, yeah. All right, the season's over. The Blue Jays won 109 games. Let's go see how Jordan Walker did. Third for MVP. This is the guy that their what's it called guy, the generational or the GOAT. So basically, just to explain how I do the GOAT players is I make them on the team that I'm on, make them a two-way player, and then send them to the team. So that's why he played 165 games, which is funny. He played 165 games. It's insane. But yeah, that being said, he's a beast. So Jordan Walker finishes third for MVP, 327, 37 home runs, a 9 WAR season. Yeah. Also lost the batting title to Ray Orr, who was a beast. So, but that being said, the 3 guys here, Cy Young players, which is insane that all 3 of them are from the same team. He misses out on the Gold Glove by a little bit, by a couple errors. But he did win a Silver Slugger at third base. So, that being said, let's go see how they do in the postseason. They lose to the Red Sox in the first round. All right. That being said, I think that's probably going to be the last one that last year we stopped for. So, I will see you guys probably when he retires or wins an MVP or something. So, yeah. All right, Jordan Walker won MVP. He hit 311, 39 home runs, 133 RBIs. 8.3 WAR, wins a Silver Slugger, and was an All-Star. Great year for him. No Hank Aaron though, which is kind of funny. Yeah. With that being said, where are we going? The Blue Jay. They won 103 games, so playoff time. Sweep Boston. Almost blew a 3-0 lead. They're taking on his former team, the Mets, and they sweep. Jordan Walker had to have won the World Series MVP. Yes, he did. Doesn't win postseason MVP, but absolutely went off in the World Series, especially those last 2 games. Yeah, phenomenal performance from him. So he adds more to his um, trophy collection. 34.1 WAR. It looks like he might turn out a decent career, not like Hall of Fame level, but yeah. That being said, I'll see you guys if he does anything else. All right, the Blue Jays won the World Series yet again. Um, Another phenomenal year from the guy Jordan Walker. No hardware this season, but second for MVP. Um, wasn't even on the Hank Aaron, but the entire Blue Jays roster was, which is insane. Um, Missed out on another Gold Glove. He's still a 99 at this point. 9 years into his career, he's gonna be a Blue Jay for the rest of his career probably. Um, Wins a Silver Slugger though, so yeah. Jordan Walker wins his second MVP with 56 home runs, hitting 331. He wins the batting title. He wins the Hank Aaron. Doesn't win a Gold Glove. Comes in second though. And obviously Silver Slugger. So phenomenal year from him. The team won 111 games, which is ridiculous. Which means they're gonna get knocked out. Yeah. All right. The Blue Jays won another World Series. I know I said I didn't think Jordan Walker was gonna have a Hall of Fame level career, but he's probably 2 or 3 years away from 2,300 hits. Gonna get 450 home runs probably. And he's already at 72 WAR, which is insane. Two-time MVP, two-time World Series MVP, no playoff MVP, which is kind of funny. But yeah, Ray Orr, this guy's also a Hall of Famer. He's only been in the league for 6 years, but he's also a Hall of Famer. So just, yeah, keep that in mind. But yeah, Jordan Walker might actually become the GOAT. Maybe not the GOAT, but he's definitely going to be a Hall of Famer. So, yeah. Oh, and I don't even know how many World Series he's won, but it's got to be like 6. Like he's actually like had an amazing like career. Probably the best one we've had so far. Like just team wise, because like he had to have won 5 or 6 World Series at this point. So yeah, that too. They won another World Series. Jordan Walker has turned this team into the greatest franchise of all time. Wins another World Series MVP. Finally gets himself a playoff MVP. His stats are still insane. Um, yeah, yeah, he's nuts. Definitely first ballot. Did he win? Did he win any regular? He won regular season MVP. Um, wasn't anywhere near the batting title. Won the Hank Aaron though, so just missed out on another Gold Glove. But honestly, I think he's definitely Hall of Fame bound already. 82.1 WAR with 2,169 hits. He might get to 2,500 hits, 500 home runs, and 100 WAR. So yeah, he's definitely Hall of Fame bound. So we're just gonna keep going. Blue Jays win it again. I mean, he's just ridiculous. This team is insane. Um, Not even anywhere. He's getting carried at this point by PJ Sanderson apparently. Who decided to turn into Barry Bonds for the playoffs or something. So yeah. Oh yeah. Rick Lynn also signed. He was one of the players I sent to the Mets. But yeah. That being said, I don't think he's dropping off now. So he probably has 2 good years left in him, which is insane to say. At the age of 35, but I think even if he retired right now, he would be a Hall of Famer. He has like 7 World Series rings, which is just nuts. So yeah, basically. So they won another World Series. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I mean, this team. I don't even. I'll have to check it next year unless I can check it through here. But this is honestly insane. How good this team has been. Christian Campbell, World Series MVP. Like I said, what's his name hasn't really showed up much. Jordan Walker, but he's a Hall of Famer. So yeah, this is insane though. They've won probably 5 in a row, which is just disgusting. So yeah. All right, Jordan Walker has officially retired. He wasn't playing anymore. Um, yeah, he had a phenomenal career. 2,318 games, 8,815 at bats, 1,411 runs, 2,559 hits, 556 doubles, 77 triples, 572 home runs, 1,593 RBIs, 1,000 walks, almost 2,000 strikeouts, 182 stolen bases, 65 caught stealing, 290, 369, 531, 900 OPS for a slash line, not bad. A little over 10,000 plate appearances, 4,685 total bases, 95.8 career WAR. 3 MVPs, 2 Hank Aaron's, 10-time All-Star, 1-time Gold Glove, 8-time Silver Slugger, 3-time World Series MVP, 1-time All-Star MVP, 1 batting title, 1 home run champion, 1 playoff MVP. I'm gonna go pull up the WAR numbers to see where he stacks all time. All right, so a 95.8 career WAR puts him number 25, right above Roberto Clemente, right under Cal Ripken. Very good, very good. And just the general all-time list, the 95.8, again, right above Roberto Clemente, underneath Cal Ripken and Phil Niekro, so 37th all-time. But yeah, that being said, he had a phenomenal career. So let's go see if he makes it into the Hall. He should. Wow. He does make it into the Hall of Fame with an absolutely stacked Hall of Fame class. Gunnar Henderson, Roman Anthony, Vladdy, his teammate, Juan Soto, and Jordan Walker. Yeah, so all around phenomenal career. Definitely surprised me. I thought he was going to have kind of a mid-career, but that longevity was just insane. So yeah, that being said, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.